understanding gravity and recalibrating, and why was that chosen?
Well, it's interesting with coming up with a title, because you start out thinking of what's the title for a book going to be, and we can get back to the fact that I didn't even think I was going to be writing a book.
Oh, absolutely, right.
But and I came up with poetry in motion, and just like wheels going forward. I was just trying to think of like different things and playing on the pun of poetry, and then I realized I really should be talking about something that related to my life and other people's life. And so when I had my car accident at 15, I had to relearn where my center of gravity was. And so I can't feel from here down. And so I was a little wobbly and I couldn't tell exactly where I was. And my therapist said, you have to refine. Hi, welcome. Hi, good to see you. You have to refine your center of gravity. And when I was thinking about a title for my book, I thought, wow, I think we all have to refine our center of gravity when things happen to us. And gravity is not only the things that press down on us and keep us down, but it's also events like people say, oh, that's so grave, or that's so heavy, or and so what is gravity? So I wrote a definition I made up about gravity, and they made it look like it was a real definition, which is always fun in poetry, because another thing about poetry is you can play with anything, and it's magical. So if you have a book, it's just a preface, and it's the definition of gravity. And I really like and so my book is sort of structured along the definition. And I like one. It's a fundamental interaction, keeping everybody down to earth and drawn to each other, counterbalancing the inclination to float away. And in life we tend to want to we float away from people. And how do we stay together and grounded in them? And then my other fun definition is the downward pull of a dog's leash caused by irresistible smells. So anybody's gone and walked a dog, and they're like, Danny knows, because our dogs would sniff. He always wanted them to be dogs, and they're always sniffing and pulling them, away. But so, but I was having fun with the idea of gravity and what did it mean, and then, so then I had to come up with a cover for my book.
Right.